Hello and welcome to the Evil Forge. This week we're doing armor. You have me, Blue. Hi. You have Mushy.
Hello.
You have Cloud.
Why did you laugh like that? I almost busted out laughing. Hi, hello.
And we have Rose.
Hello.
We're not sure what's happening today. We're sorry in
My
advance.
self-control is out the window.
All I can
And
feel,
it's all
I want you to know,
Mushy's
all I
fault.
can feel is a draft behind me because the dog is stood wafting his tail. I'm like,
Bebe.
It's a
where's
little
this draft
fan.
coming from? And it's just the dog's tail. Where are you?
He's a
Oh,
concerned
he's
citizen.
now sat on the
Doing his
bed
best.
holding his teddy in his mouth. You want to be part of the episode too? Oliver's here too, guys.
Yay!
That's the pupper.
You can't
Yeah, let's put
see
up a
him,
picture
but
of
he's
Oliver with the teddy.
perfect. It'll offset all of the incoming ramblings that are about to assault your eardrums. Hopefully nothing cheese related or hole related.
Don't.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
Okay.
It's like whacking a very
whacking.
shaky boiler with a stick and hoping it doesn't explode.
Put your favorite
Like,
cheese down in the comments below.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
okay, just.
Anywho.
Yeah, just.
Well, it's been a wild ride before we recorded this. I want you all to know that. We're sorry in advance.
We were all stuck in some sort of hell together, and we still are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese hell.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Oh, okay. So I go
Jeez.
first. My armor that I drew. When I find the video, goodness.
Yeah, we were making armor this week.
We were making armor. So I kind of had an idea on what I sort of wanted it to be. Sort
Oh,
of.
separate pieces? What
It's not.
effort?
It's
Oh.
not. It's not. Don't worry. This is just me getting kind of an idea of what I wanted for the pieces.
I mean, it'd still work if they were separate pieces.
It doesn't end up being separate.
Uh,
It doesn't end up being
Appreciate
separate.
what we have before it's gone forever.
But I just wanted a rough base, so I kind of had an idea on what I wanted.
I see.
She just thought of something again.
Yeah. You made a
Oh!
grievous mistake.
Oh. What? Why?
Sighs loudly.
A greave is a piece of armor.
No, I'm
Yes,
aware.
yes,
We know.
I know.
Oh, okay,
We
cool.
know.
Oh, okay,
Don't
okay.
explain the joke!
Don't get attached
No,
to
but
this part.
Oh, okay.
Phew.
Don't get attached to it. It goes in a minute. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it's gone.
So I decided I wanted to draw the armor first in just a front-facing, simple form, so I knew what it looked like.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Jeez.
I feel exhausted. Just think about it. Oh, ah. Symmetry tool again this week.
For this bit, yeah.
Rising
What's wrong with
star.
the symmetry tool?
No, I just said it's a rising star. I'm not saying it's bad. I honestly wish I could just have fun with the symmetry tool once in a while.
Why don't you?
I don't know. Something's wrong with my brain, okay? It has holes.
It's
Like
cheese.
Swiss cheese.
This is just gonna be the cheese episode.
Yeah.
Wings!
Yes.
They're part of the
ha-
armor? Oh.
She has wings.
Oh my god, I actually love the legs and the details on the knees with the inverted hearts and the cross.
Mm.
So now I
I would
actually draw
wear
it in a
this
normal person pose as opposed to just
standing.
symmetry tool. But I wanted the armor drawn first so I could actually know how to draw it at an angle, I guess.
Visualize it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's
Those are
beautiful.
some big wings.
Are the wings functional or just for decoration?
More of like a shield.
Oh,
So they're actually like metallic.
they're metallic. The way you drew them, and I'm not saying this like I say this in the best way possible because I love soft, fluffy things. I thought they were plush wings.
I was gonna do them as like plush wings, which is why they're as bubbly as they are, but then I changed my mind
Yeah.
because
And
armor.
I'm like, oh, that's so cute because you can just hug your own wings if you need.
Mid battle. I need comfort.
Oh, ooh,
But honestly, this was pretty easy to draw because I had the
Slay
armor next
Queen.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was super easy to just draw it again because it's right there.
Yeah, you say it's easy, but
Okay, this one was easy. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. But this particular one was easy.
where do you find the motivation?
I think
Because most of the time, if
this
I
only
draw
took me
something
like 3 to
once,
4 hours to draw. It really wasn't bad.
that's a lot of time.
Not really.
Well, no. I took
She's
like roughly
giving
3 hours.
Valkyrie.
Kinda, yeah.
Take me to Valhalla. Oh my
You
god!
know, if you want to find inspiration, you might want to go to and overlook a deep black pit.
What?
And all the way down in that deep black pit, you should see a little bit of water. It's called a well. And if you
I
throw
should
down a
jump
coin and make a
head
wish, then you
first.
might get
Oh.
inspiration. Oh, no. Do you think anyone got poisoned with well water because people threw coins in it?
That's fascinating. I feel like it's happened. It's not so far-fetched, isn't it? When you think about it.
Yeah. Imagine that. Just
I
like
wonder if
people are just like, hmm?
I wonder if people like anyone jumped down in the well to like swim and try and get the coins.
They get stuck, they
Yeah.
die, their body bloats, and it poisons the well. Ah!
Cloud, you peaked your mic.
Very fitting
I'm so
conversation
sorry.
with something with such a positive
All I
color
hear was,
palette. I was just here. All
It's
I was
so
just doing here was just,
cute! I
yeah.
don't know why, but the color, the palette reminds me of. Oh, what's that? Was it Yu-Gi-Oh? That one Yu-Gi-Oh card that everybody knows about and talks about with the wizard,
I don't know what
with
you're
the wizard
talking
lady.
about, so that should
Oh
say
my god!
everything.
No, no. Wait, this is gonna bother me the entire night. Hold on, I need to.
The only one I know is the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Everybody knows Blue Eyes White Dragon
That was like
and
a TV show,
Exodia
right?
and an
Yeah,
actual card game.
Yeah.
I
Wait, they
do
made
know a
card
fun
games
fact
for it?
about it. Yeah,
It's
like
originally a card game. It was a card game before it was
Yu-Gi-Oh?
an
anime.
anime. Yeah.
Yeah. They used to have the
I
cards
don't buy it.
many, many, many,
I do
many years ago.
remember
This
I do remember a small fun fact about like the manga version
oh I
is
never
that before the card game got introduced, it used to be just a variety of different games that they would play. But then the card game was like so interesting that it pivoted to be the entire show.
I mean clearly it's left its mark because there are still a lot of fans to this day.
Oh, I see what you mean. I have no idea what that is, but I see what you mean.
It's the Black Magician girl from. It's a card in Yu-Gi-Oh!
What is the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Cards.
Honestly, no idea. Besides that, there's
Heart of
cards.
Cards,
Cards.
Exodia. That's
People
something.
battle with cards. It's like
Grandpa died.
Pokemon, but cards. Is that blasphemous to say?
Probably.
I'm gonna get people.
You've probably just
to-
offended a shit ton of people.
No, I'm so sorry.
Didn't even mean to, but
You know-
offended a shit ton of people.
Hot take. But I think Bakugan was better than Pokemon.
Bakugan? Oh, I remember
Yeah.
Bakugan. It's the one with the balls.
Yeah. Same as Pokemon,
the
but they did
one
it better.
with the balls.
The
Yep.
transforming ball.
Hmm.
I
Not to be
apologize for your
mistaken
eyeballs for a
for-
second.
Not to be mistaken for Pokemon balls. Oh, gorgeous! I love her color palette. I
Ah,
was expecting a lot of blue, but
It's
the
giving
purple is
some-
such a nice touch.
I just
Hmm.
wanted it to be more
Yeah.
vibrant. I felt like this one was a vibrant one.
You could have easily gone with like the usual blue and white color scheme. Purple is such an underused color.
Talking about purple, mine has purple in it.
Let's
Yay!
see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See the
Yes.
perp.
Wow, oh my god, that was the smoothest freaking segue we've ever had in this goddamn series.
So the body has
Ooh,
already
forearm.
been drawn because this is
actually was
for
very
a
smooth.
D&D character that I'm doing.
Yes.
And going back to the classic, for armor, I decided, you know what? I wanted to go back to the mountain bloodsuckers again. So this is a
Ooh.
continuation upon that. And at least like a not necessarily redesign, but like just reimagining of the species. Like they don't have the huge abdomen at the back anymore because like mainly their organs would be like in the stomach because center of balance and stuff. But anyways, here I decided I wanted to redraw one of the priests, for example, now. And maybe this is like a different offshoot because they're not as moth-like. And also this is a very young one because like last time, the more pips they have on their antenna shows that they were older. Like one pip is roughly 10 years. So this one is just like 20 years of age.
Yep.
We're getting to it. Like I at least didn't just start off with this thing fully shaded. I was like, while I was drawing, I was like, oh yeah, I could use this as B-roll footage.
I was waiting for the gauntlets so we can bring up earlier
Yeah, no,
argument.
those are coming. Those are coming. But I drew a full set of armor for this, and then the gauntlets on the side.
Does it count
So,
as
yeah.
armor if it's like part of their body?
No, like they have like full set of armor. But
Well,
yeah,
I
it
mean,
does count as
theoretically,
natural armor.
yeah, because it's natural armor. Bugs have natural armor.
So,
It's still classed as
just adding-
armor, I guess.
Blood? Oh.
Just adding all the blood.
Blood! Blood for the blood god.
Also, I
Hello.
expanded a bit on the religion, so I could talk about that before we get to the armor. So it's a case of these guys are mostly good, even though they're like, covered in blood and all that whole thing. But they have this lovely belief that everything that bleeds has a soul, if that makes sense. So to them, the essence of life is blood. And if one bleeds, they come from the blood ocean. And it's a case of they don't. Oh, yeah, here I get to start about armor. But, anyways, it's a case of they see everyone as brothers and sisters because everyone has blood. And all blood comes from the blood oceans. So they don't necessarily care about if you're human or if you're like an orc or if you're like an elf. You have blood. That makes you kin.
Aw, I like that.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
very sweet.
chain brush. Wait a minute. Was that a
Yeah,
brush or
chain
did
How
you
would
brush.
they
freehand?
feel
Oh,
about
I
how would
was
they
gonna
feel about
try
like
to add
oh,
chainmail, but it didn't work out. So if you look over here at
hardly
the
ever
armor,
does.
um, notice that it's all particularly on one side. And the idea was that this armor in general, they are trained from early ages to be archers. So they armor one side more than the other because when you're aiming a bow, you naturally turn your body so that you like can shoot and stuff. So there's no reason to armor the other side if you're always going to be fighting on range. So it's a case of like only armor one half and obviously protect the torso because that's where the organs are. So yeah. So these are not necessarily from birth, but their main way of hunting or doing warfare is via ranged combat, like archery, for example. So they mainly armor just one side that they're not that is not their dominant side because you mainly like if you're right-handed, you would draw the string with your right arm. So they armor their left side because that is the side of them that is facing whatever they're shooting at. Over here, I'm
Uh,
just doing a clipping mask. Like,
Yay, it's the return of the clipping masks.
mhm,
Hooray.
masks.
The mask must. The asymmetrical armor gives me such a kick because surprise surprise, Cloud mentions Monster Hunter again, but in one of the old games, the armor sets for gunners are arranged arranged armor sets were always different from like swordsmen and stuff like that, and they were always like this where it was asymmetrical because of exactly what Mushy said. Ah, it's such
Mhm.
a cool feature. So
Excuse the
nostalgic.
bright purple.
No, it's fine. I love purple.
Yeah, but it's just
Keep
very
the purple.
bright currently on the screen.
Oh, it's gone.
so
Oh,
No, it's just flashing, okay? Because we
flashing
need contrast.
lights. Oh, I love the purple drape.
Mm-hmm.
A very regal color. I
The
feel
funny
like it's
thing
so
is they
fitting.
don't
Huh.
the funny thing is they don't need armor because they're naturally armored in general, but it's like a symbol of status for the higher members of the culture to have armor because it doesn't necessarily display wealth, but it does display power and rank. It's like a case of how some soldiers would wear like or have a different type of weapon because like or like town's guards, they would not necessarily be too armored, but it's a case of if you had like a halberd, which is just basically a axe with a super long stick and a spear mixed together. Oh yeah, here's the gauntlets. So it's a case of
Where's the
they
spiky?
use their natural um, arms as weapons. Who here knows about the bombardier beetle?
I do.
Yes. Okay. Go. So these guys have because they're like the whole thing about blood and stuff and alchemy and trying to learn everything that they can from blood. They
Wait,
developed a
this?
natural way in order to defend themselves. And one of the things that they do is they like since they're digging and they're doing like these whole underground nests and stuff, sometimes they come across metal alloys. And one of those alloys or metals that they really like a lot is magnesium or sometimes potassium.
For why?
Um, Here's the cool thing. So, as well, like becoming an adult, because don't know which is like, is this patriarchal or matriarchal? I'm not necessarily too sure yet, but it's a case of once they become an adult, they engrave their chitinous shell with all sorts of patterns. But you know how astronauts recently made a cup so that no matter which way the liquid flows, it always goes to a singular point. Have you seen those space cups? Okay,
If
never
not,
mind.
please
Don't
send
think
it.
so.
Yeah, but anyways, it's basically a funnel that uses like the tension of the water to keep itself in. Like they literally have a cup in space that doesn't overflow and that they can drink out of as if it's a normal cup because of the way how
Oh,
it's
okay.
made. So it's going to be really quick here, but essentially what they do is they rub the metal powders into those grooves, and then when they feel threatened, they would like make a small cut of the blood, and then the blood would react with whatever metal powders were inside of the grooves. So it's a case of, in some cases, if they put like potassium and stuff, they can launch like liquid flaming explosives. Or if it's magnesium, if it somehow reacts to the magnesium with a little bit of potassium, because potassium loves water, they can essentially flashbang by slicing the wrist a bit and then um like through squeezing they can essentially just flash with their palm. And one way how they store it is by those fins on the side, which are just like artificially grafted on or like as a natural weapon so that they can slice. But those holes are meant for like they take nuts and they open the nuts and then they put the powders inside of the casings, and then with rope they bind it to their arms. So they have a natural way of storing it or storing some of the powder so that if they choose to use their charge to flashbang or essentially do an explosive palm strike against an enemy, they would have more powders to refill. Essentially, arm
Plan
flint
B.
lock thing. And because the armor is strong enough to resist it, and because the blast is normally just like pushing away from the armor and stuff, they use it as a form of self-defense. And the cool thing is, because they're rubbing like all sorts of explosive powders inside of these grooves, some are just for decoration, some are more built for weapons. These are the same gauntlet, just flipped over from different sides. But it's a case of if something bites their arm and they bleed, that blood would leak into the grooves and cause an explosive reaction in whatever is biting them. So it's a case of if a lion were ever to come and bite one of their arms, it would get a nasty surprise if their fangs ever pierce the armor. Just like, nom, and then kaboom, the lion goes flying.
Numb.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a case of rubbing explosive powder inside of their grooves in order to cause various explosive reactions when their blood is leaking from their arm. Some people, if they manage to get the shed cases of these bloodsuckers, they can make their own gauntlets by just like essentially putting their arm within the shed casings, and then they use those gauntlets that come from like the discarded shells or dead mountain bloodsuckers or desert vampires. I don't know what to call them, as explosive resistant gauntlets. And because it's just a natural reaction with blood, because rust is an oxidizer, yes. Essentially, the oxidization, chemistry, mumbo jumbo, um, they can use their own blood if they have the metals in order to do the explosive palm strikes or flashing smack. I don't know. But yeah,
Trust, I don't know.
dazzling strike. Yeah,
I like
yeah,
it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Adds a bit of chemistry to the whole thing.
but yeah. Woo! That's what I did. I tried to evolve.
Also, shout
Yeah,
out Bombardier Beetle! Yay!
yeah,
Yay,
my favorite
Beetle.
bombardier beetles. like, what is your defense? Oh yeah, I have neurotoxin. What is
It's
your defense?
always a
Oh,
it's
I have a
always a
thick
win
sheet of
when there's
armor.
a bug mentioned or an animal mentioned.
Yeah, it's like,
I
what is
love it.
your defense? I throw stuff off of trees. Okay, what is your defense? I burn stuff alive by shooting explosive burning acid. Yeah,
Mm.
bombardier beetles just they rock. Ah,
I
okay,
hope
I'm done.
everybody decides to search up pictures of bombardier beetles.
That
My turn.
wonderful note. Cloud's turn.
My turn. I wish I could relate this. Well,
Ooh.
there is kind of one thing I could relate it to because the fins are essentially, yeah, a crucial part of the design. So when I was designing this armor set, I did want it to be crafted out of an already established uh monster from the D&D universe, and I did need some help because I'm not too versed with things like that. So the list was pretty extensive. You know me, I'm not very decisive when it comes to these things, and at the very end it came down to two choices. Either a bullet, which was pretty freaking cool, but apparently those are common, and uh Remoraz, which is basically this blue arctic worm with fire properties, which is sick as hell. I'm glad that there were sources online that detailed the some of the behavior of this thing because apparently it can swallow up prey and essentially burn or boil them alive inside their own bodies because it's just that hot. So I I wanted to take those chitinous plates and add them to this armor set. I wanted it to be pretty androgynous so anybody could wear it. And yeah, the whole point of choosing an established beast, D&D beast, was so the armor set would be a little bit more accessible, you could say, to players who would want to use this. So I obviously went to Monster Hunter for design inspo because I did find drawing or placing those plates to be a little bit difficult, but I did know from the get-go that I wanted it to be pretty kind of top heavy triangle basically, or an
The
upside down
triangle.
triangle. Upside down triangle. So I did want that big breastplate, and I added the spikes there. The gauntlets were fitted at first, but I did end up changing them so they'd be a little bit wider to balance out the proportions, I felt, because they didn't seem quite right. Um Essentially I wanted this armor set to be able to provide some sort of obviously immunity to the wearer when it comes to colder climates, as well as immunity to heat exposure when it comes to like external when the heat comes from an external source, because the armor actually emits heat on its own. The heat builds up inside of the armor, so the wearer would essentially have to uh regularly release that heat through the fins, or those wing
The
like
radiator
things,
fins.
the radiator fins, because I did want it to essentially act like, oh, this was such a long time ago where I read this in an encyclopedia. It was a theory, I'm not sure if it's proven or not, about spinosaurs. Hold on, let me make sure I'm mentioning the right freaking dinosaur. Yeah, Spinosaurs. Who have these giant like fin-like shapes on their backs, and essentially one of the theories for why they have those is to regulate their body temperature. So I thought it would be a pretty cool feature to make these fin-like structures on the back of the armor be a way to release that stored up heat, because if you don't, if the wearer doesn't do that as often as required, they will suffer heat damage from the armor.
Kind of like a
But you also,
sailfish.
yeah, kind of like a sailfish. And also
There's
the wings, the fins, you can actually use for gliding. They are functional as a means for that, because I did sort of think about wingsuits as well when I was designing this armor set, because yes, Dimetrodon. Uh,
Mhm.
sorry. um, I read in the on page about the Remoraz is that they basically leap or they hunt by, it's not exactly like a bullet, but they do sometimes act like ambush predators where they leap from, you know, prime
Oh,
positions.
Bullet! That thing from Baldur's Gate 3.
What?
Yeah, there's one
It's
of
in
them in Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate
Gate?
3.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
in
I
the
didn't play
Underdark.
Baldur's Gate. Are we talking about the same thing? Hold on.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me.
You've been doing nothing but Googling this entire session.
I know, but I need to make sure I'm being accurate, okay? Or else I won't be able to sleep at night. This
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah, it is in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I see. So it's
Here
not
is
just
a
like,
screenshot.
it's not an
You have to remember to put
exclusively
some of these
D&D
pictures in
thing,
the
I
video.
suppose?
No.
I will, don't
Oh,
worry. Otherwise,
it's
the audience is going to be
What?
cute.
super confused as to what the hell we're talking about.
They can Google it for
Cute.
themselves.
Okay, so yeah, it's a leaping creature. It does a leap in order to catch its prey uh,
Unawares.
unawares. Yes, thank you. My God, my brain just glitched out right there. So I did want um this armor set to be able to give the wearer that sort of launching power in the legs, so you don't have to look for a high place to jump off of when you want to glide, or to have a running start when you want to glide. So you do have
Can you
the
double
wearer.
jump with this?
No. No, you
Oh,
can't
what?
double jump with it. No, just like just a really really high jump so you can glide after that. You can't
But
give them
imagine.
everything. You can't give them everything,
Ooh,
okay?
imagine how. Ooh, I actually need to ask if I can make a legendary item in D&D where it's like this allows you to double jump.
If you're going to ask
Just
for it in
That'd
like
be
a
my
cool.
game.
campaign, no.
No, I won't ask for it in your campaign because you always say no.
I do not
Um,
always say no. You just ask for things that are
I
completely unreasonable things to ask for.
okay, okay. Should we
I
ask the
would also.
comments what they think about the guy that I previously mentioned?
No, because I'm not
Should I
sitting here
even
Oh,
listening
bother?
to you tangent on him
what?
again.
I thought you were gonna say maybe we should ask the audience what they think about a legendary item that makes a person double jump.
Oh yeah,
You
we can ask that.
theoretically wouldn't
Okay,
be
do
able to
you?
double jump. You're a blob of human
It's
existence.
D. It's D&D. It's
Brilliant.
like,
But you
come
also added
on.
physics when you were drawing your character, which means they wouldn't be able to double jump properly.
Which character are we talking about? The bug one or the one that I'm playing in your
The
campaign?
one that you're playing in my campaign, there's no way that guy, he can't see, he's blind. Fuck's he gonna double jump? He's gonna fall over.
No, no,
He's
they
gonna
can
let
see because they're blind.
Yeah, that makes it worse. There's
Yeah.
2 of them attached to one. They can't double jump. That's why it's a
Yeah.
no.
There you go.
Oh wait,
So
what if they can double jump because they have 2 sets of
No.
legs?
No.
Ah,
No.
yeah.
Still a no.
Wait,
Anyways,
they always yeah.
that
Also,
ended
it looks
very abruptly.
pretty damn cool. I
There
wanted to
you
say
go.
it's pretty
I like how they've
magnificent.
got the little glow on it too. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I
Ah,
had
it's
to
Yeah.
so
add the
nice.
glow. It was one of my favorite parts in the original 5e illustration. I loved it, so I had to add it.
Very pretty, very pretty.
I also
I
needed
hope
to
I
add
get
that
this one.
ear motifs because I thought it would be cute.
Hmm.
Anyway, I hope you like it.
It's very
Yeah.
pretty.
Love it.
Just don't forget to vent the armor every now and again. Otherwise,
Die.
you'll boil yourself.
Die,
alive.
basically. You just die, it's fine.
Die.
There's just a little bit of threat.
Can you bake an egg in it? Like if you just put the armor
Just
somewhere,
put the-
can you make food in it
Oh, I
by
thought you mean
deliberately
like
not venting it? So it's like
my
you have
mind
the suit of armor
immediately.
without someone inside of it. You just put it there,
No,
and
because
then you
my
just like
mind
Like it
open it
doubles
up.
as an oven.
immediately
Yeah.
went to like, can you boil an egg while you're wearing the armor? And my brain just went, well, where are you gonna put the egg? And I thought, oh, underwear.
What?
What?
Why is that where your Jesus Christ,
I'm sorry, I'm
Cloud.
tired. Okay. But yes, you could probably boil eggs with it.
Yeah,
Ay,
I
If
ay,
just
you
ay.
lay
imagine
an
them
egg
opening
while
up the
wearing
chest.
the armor.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you just so happen
God.
to lay an egg while you wear it, you'll be fine.
I just imagine now if a chicken was wearing this and it just went to sleep with the armor and it's just like the party wakes up the next morning and then they just smell Kentucky Fried. Oh, they just smell the chicken and then when they open it, it's just steaming and just perfect. Well done and everything.
Are we just hungry
Nothing
Like
at
again?
all.
golden
I don't know
roasted.
what's happening today. Rose! What did you do for
Yes.
your armor?
We moved on real quick.
So I started with a bunch of circles, as you can see.
We love circles.
Proportions!
It's
I
the
love
shape of
circles, yes.
Mentos.
I started because I wanted to make sure it was like had some kind of proportion to it. So fun fact for the
Oh,
audience, average human is like 7.5 heads tall.
but
So
where
like
do
if
I
you
get
take
the
the head
heads from?
from your enemies.
Love that Rose just followed up without question. You're amazing.
But yeah, if you make like a circle for the head and then duplicate that like 7.5 times, that'll be about how tall the person should be.
An average person. I'm probably maybe just 5 heads tall. I'm
An
travel
average
size
like
for your convenience.
average
Travels.
adult,
So
it
you're saying
varies
your head
on
is a fifth of
day.
your body.
You got a pretty big head, Cloud.
Okay, Miss
Why,
Bobblehead.
thank you. So what you're saying is I'm smart.
Yep,
Yes.
Mhm.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
I was about to
So I
Google
just
One
something.
of
took
those
you got a good
classic
head on your
moments.
shoulders.
Do
Ooh.
we get to do just normal armor? Yay! We all
yeah,
made
I
them
just
so
kind of
Yay!
took
wild, and Rose is like, armor! Yay!
I just took different parts of like my favorite historical pieces of armor and like slapped them together.
Fair,
Oh,
honestly.
I
that's cool.
do have a fondness for those feathered helmets. They're so fun.
Mm.
Plumage. I also like big pants, which is why he's
Can't
got
go wrong
Yeah.
big
with big
pants.
It's so
comfort
specific.
and
Big pants.
mobility.
I just imagine them splattering mud on it and this knight looking angrily at them is like, do you know how long this took to clean?
And dry?
And
How
like the
dare you?
sash around their waist is like chainmail to help
Ah,
like protect
Ooh.
their legs.
I like that we all kind of avoided chainmail except her.
I like
Mm,
chainmail.
Me too. I
It's a
just didn't
very
want to draw
important
it.
part of
Brave.
making like a functional set of armor is adding some chainmail because it's very flexible while also helping protect you.
Chainmail is
yeah.
goated. If I could have some in real life, that would be a dream come true.
Who wouldn't love just a sheet of chainmail?
You can make
Everyone
some
and their
apparently.
mother wants chainmail.
People I've seen videos of people who 3D print chainmail and I'm like, what? Wow,
Oh yeah.
technology.
Yeah, but yeah, it's cool, but it's not like the real deal because it's actually
Yeah,
wearable
I guess
without.
you can't
Dude,
beat
imagine.
authenticity.
It reminds me of my favorite myth. And it was the idea that knights can't get on their own horses because they're too heavy.
They're so
So they
heavy.
always so they always needed someone to lift them up and put them on their horse.
Heard about this and all the time
But
I
it's
was
not
just thinking
true.
about the poor freaking horse.
Yeah. But I love the idea of like just a knight standing next to his horse and he turns to his scribes like uppies. And they have to just
Puppies by night.
lift him. Uh, uh. Yeah. Or they have to have like a step ladder to get on the horse.
A stepladder
Ah.
sounds a lot less
to mount
embarrassing.
the to mount
Oh,
the steed.
yeah,
I
And
love
some
the
more
way it's
chainmail around the
playing
neck
music.
just because.
yeah. It looks so good.
I love how you draw the
Yeah.
chainmail.
Mm,
Yeah, I use this little artist technique called scribbling a bunch. It's great for chainmail and leaves.
It's great for
mm,
wanting to just relax. I need to do that sometime, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe before the
Apparently,
trip.
there's an artist technique where you just scribble and then you try to draw something out of those scribbles by using the shapes.
Didn't you?
So it's a case.
There's no
Mm,
way you didn't try that as well, because I feel like we all did that as kids.
yeah,
Know what
like
I
my
mean?
dad used that as a drawing exercise when he tried to get me to draw more.
Aw. I love a supportive
Yeah.
parent.
Yeah, my dad also was the person that played video games. Or when I asked, like when I got to a particularly difficult part in video games, and
You just
my
ask
motor skills, yeah,
you just ask him to do it.
no, it's a case of my motor skills weren't as like I'm getting there, but my motor skills weren't as developed. So I asked him, and he would sigh because the thing is, like, he has a bit of arthritis in his thumbs, so it's a case of like can't really bend it all that well, but he would still do it just for me. So like
Just
he
for
can't really
you.
bend his thumbs, and the controllers were always too small for him. So he tried his best, but he got me through the movie games of the PlayStation 2 for
That
some
that's
reason. For
nice.
some
Oh,
unbelievable reason. Why did during the PlayStation 2 era did they think, oh yeah, button mashing is the real display of skill? Like, dude, I cannot react fast enough to X, X, circle, X, square, triangle, 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 long press X, circle, square. Dude, just chill. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks. Anyways, nice paints.
Nowadays they like to have a like in the accessibility options, sometimes it'll let you hold down the button instead of mashing it,
Hmm.
which I always like to turn on because it's just way more comfortable.
Yeah.
And because I got tiny little hands that can't properly hold the giant Xbox controller.
Oh, I grew up with PlayStation. I never had a problem with PlayStation controllers. And Xbox is going down the drain. Damn yeah. Ah,
oh, I love the combo
Halo
of
could.
red and yellow. Well, yellow
Yeah.
orange.
Yellow orange.
It's
Yellow
such
lighting with orange and red like clothing.
Ah, it's such a pleasing color palette. Well done. And the
it
good
looks
lighting
so
too.
friendly. I want to hang out with it.
Hmm.
We could talk about nightly duties together.
Yeah,
Even though
I
I'm
He
not
imagine
looks
him
too
as
like
being a
quiet.
very I imagine him as
he
like a
looks like
very
insignia
noble,
material.
like he's
Insignia?
not the smartest knight, but he's very chivalrous and is trying to save like a princess from a dragon tower. You know, just classic knight stuff.
That's all
Yeah.
that matters. It's that you're doing your best.
But
Like there isn't
secretly,
even
the
a
dragon
princess
is the head
in a
of a book
tower.
club. And the
No,
princess goes there because witches.
the thing is, the
Yeah.
princess is fine. He just is scouring the land for a princess in danger when there isn't one.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh.
What the
Okay.
hell?
It's
Well, now what am I
it's
supposed to do
very
with my
Don
life?
Quixote. It's very Don Quixote. He goes around and like helps people with very simple tasks.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
he was
Oh.
just
everyone loves
literally
him.
waiting and doing nothing but wait. Okay.
Like he helps the farmers get their crops out for harvest and helps old ladies carry their shopping home, that sort of stuff.
The definition
Hmm.
of a true knight.
Does he help out in the soup kitchens as well?
Yes.
Will he help
Oh.
me with
It's
my
just the chivalrous
homework?
thing to do and he has nothing better to do.
No. Because you need to be smart, not him.
He's like waiting for the day he gets to fight a dragon, and in the meantime, he's doing like anything and everything.
Oh.
Do all
That's a
the side
model citizen
quests.
right there.
Do all of the side quests first before you do the main objective, okay? Completionist route.
Yeah.
Now we know why
I
Cloud's
Do
been
you
love
know why he
playing
never?
Monster
Oh,
Hunter for
do
so
you know
long.
why he never finds a dragon? Because
I'm not a completionist
okay,
by any means.
okay. So the reason why he can't find a dragon is because in order to
It's
start the
dead.
main
Oh,
quest, you need to complete the tutorial, and he skipped the tutorial. So now he's just waiting for the main quest to
fun.
start, but he just never did the tutorial.
Is there an actual
He,
game that's like that?
Um, I'm not sure, but I'm yes, there is. Fallout 2. You cannot play the game unless you finish the tutorial. And like even the developers, like okay, Interplay, when they said, "Oh, we need a Fallout 2," they were like, "Oh, but people can't read. We need to make this tutorial mandable. Mandatory. You
manageable.
cannot skip the tutorial, no matter how many times you have played Fallout 2. There's no way to just be like, oh, please, can I just skip this? It's like, no. Every single new playthrough, you need to go through the same boring temple every single time. And it's a case of, it's it's good, but like the whole issue with the tutorial is you cannot start the game unless you do it. Ah, yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, yeah. Can you tell I've played Fallout 2 like a bunch?
I
Never
hear
beaten the game,
Fallout
but
is
Yeah.
I've
a
played
good
it a
game.
bunch.
Don't know
That's
which
me with
one though.
Skyrim. I've never gotten to the end of it, but I just kept playing it for hours.
Oh, I've like the thing that happens to me in Skyrim. I never finished the game, but I just like started it and just like kind of wandered around, and then it's like, meh. And then every time I'm thinking like maybe now is the time that I would enjoy Skyrim, and then I just hop onto the save, walk around a bit, and it's like, yeah, I remember why I left the game, and I just leave again. I hate that the main story has no sense of urgency at all. Like, World Eater Dragon comes along. I didn't even get the first Elder Scroll. It's just giant world-ending dragon flies around and frees the Dragonborn, and then it's like, okay, I guess he'll just wait for me.
Blue,
I
Yeah.
have over
should you
400 hours in that game and
Yes,
I've not
Mitzi.
seen
censor
the end.
should you censor all of that? Does that count as a spoiler?
I feel like if you haven't played Skyrim by this point, it's called tough
Skyrim
shit.
is more than 15
It has been
years
out
old.
for a long
Skyrim
time.
is...
If it
Fun
was a
fact,
new game,
for a game
I
to be
would.
considered retro, for a game to be considered retro, it needs to be older than 15 years. Skyrim is retro. It has officially reached UNC status.
All
If you
right.
play Skyrim,
However,
in the
I'm
year
muting that out for the
2027.
fact that she just said unk status on our video. We are all over the age where you're not allowed to use that, okay? All of us. All of us are over that age.
Why?
I don't want to hear it.
Why can't we take it back from the young
What
ones?
if we use it as a joke?
It's
Mm.
not funny. It's like, you
That
know,
is
Aw.
dramatic
you know when those,
irony.
you know when like your mother, when you were younger, and she'd try and make a joke and be like, and you'd be like, that's definitely what an old person would say. That's us making unk into a joke.
Oh. I
But
mean,
All
it's
of us are
funny.
on.
yeah, that's
It's
true.
so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, how you doing, fellow kids? I love that joke
No,
to bits.
not that. You make me cringe from that.
But that's the point. I love it. I revel in it.
Anyways, I need you guys to
I'll
vote
regret it later.
on.
Oh.
I feel like, hold on, let me read these because I feel like they're exactly the same. I've just switched them around slightly. Okay, I need you to pick A, B, or C because I can't spin the wheel properly to get us to actively pick who's gonna draw whose because I don't want it to overlap with last week's deities to the best of my abilities. So it's a little finicky, so I've had to write them down. So I want you to pick A, B, or C.
B.
Who?
B.
Anybody else? Or is
Buzz,
Cloud
buzz.
is Cloud just
Um,
selecting for the all of us?
Yeah. You're responsible for my decisions.
Oh wait, what? No, don't no. What?
Beating.
Are we
Don't.
picking the?
That's what responsible
Are we
adults do.
supposed to pick
They
the
put
same
some
one?
responsibility on someone else, right?
Are we supposed to what? Sorry, Rose?
Are we supposed to pick the same letter or
No,
different
you just
letters
pick
each?
what one you want.
We're voting.
I guess B then.
Okay. So,
Come on,
Cloud,
blue. B stands for
you.
blue.
Anyways, Cloud, you'll be drawing mine. I will be drawing
Yay!
clouds. Rose will be drawing mushies, and Mushy, you will be drawing roses.
Okay, cool.
I was
can't
limited
go
on my
Valkyrie.
variants of what we could like pick to be the options. Because I didn't want it to then overlap last week's. So yes, you gotta draw a weapon for the armor
Mhm.
now. Have fun.
A weapon.
A weapon.
A weapon. You
Make
know?
sure everybody knows it's mostly for myself because
I
I'll
know
probably forget.
exactly what weapon
But
to give
a weapon.
our knight
Don't
friend.
evolve the armor. Make a weapon.
I'll pop it in the post too when I post it in Discord.
Yes, thank you.
And tag you and be like, Cloud, a weapon.
A weapon.
But yes.
Where's an empty chat that just has me so I can write down my idea?
You just...
An empty chat that just has me.
Yeah. I have 3 of them. It's because those were old group chats and everyone just left. So now I just have 3 chats that only have me, which I just send myself ideas to or notes.
I have one of those to send stuff from my phone to the computer
I have
faster
one for...
than trying to put in.
I have one too for my Discords. So my iPad to this computer instead of having to upload it into Google every single time. But yes, on that wonderful tangent, we'll see you all next week and we'll have weapons. Weapons!
Bye.
Weapons! Bye.
Get skewered. Goodbye, everyone.